everybody, and warm welcome to my channel, Tarot by Izabela. I hope you're all doing great, and I'm very happy to see you here. Today's video will be a prediction video for the country of Austria. And it will be a prediction video for approximately 6 months ahead. That will say from the end of February to the end of August. And that is approximately. Things I say may happen later, so time is not fixed. Anyway, and this video I will do it with my crystal ball, my tarot cards, oracle cards, and some dice. And for those who are new to readings with crystal ball, I'm gonna use a quartz crystal ball, and quartz crystals are very good conductors of energy, and they catch the energy that is already there in the universe, transform it and transmit it to me, the receiver, and I can get the information as something I see, I hear, I feel, I taste, or I smell. So whatever information that comes, I will tell you. And I also want to thank you all wonderful viewers for all of your comments, for your sharing, for your caring, for your likes, and I'm extremely grateful for that. And without you, this channel will not be as it is. Before we begin this reading, I need to concentrate for a few moments on my crystal ball and ask the powers, the forces to be with us so we can get as good and accurate information as possible. So please just give me a few moments and soon we'll begin. For the country of Austria. I need my glasses, but I also want to say that Austria lies in the center of Europe, next to Liechtenstein, Switzerland. Extremely beautiful country with a lot of wonderful mountains and valleys, and very nice people living in Austria, and the center of a lot of culture. Classic music, and a lot of special food also, like the Wiener Schnitzel and good cakes and bakery. And we're going to look into if there are any big events going on for Austria during the 6 months to come. I just need to put on my glasses and we'll see if I can see anything. Yeah, the first thing I could see here is there will be a lot of rain. Even if there are a lot of mountains, a lot of snow, but many areas extremely much rain. Border on flooding. So it could be some change in the weather, more rain than usual. And people will get a little bit worried, especially if they live like in a valley and the rain is pouring down, pouring down, pouring down. Austria has also been suffering a lot the last 3 years to extreme mandates and rules, and like forcing people to take this, and if they don't do it they will get a big fine. Luckily this was taken away, but still many took this because of fear of losing a lot of money. So they have been quite brutal in Austria during these years. Outside the big UN building, and there will be a lot of protests, a lot of big manifestations. And this is probably March, April, something like that, after some revelations that will come out. I see the Austrian people quite generous. They have opened their homes, their country, to a lot of people from abroad, a lot of refugees. But it's like the country don't want to take more refugees, and like the government will push to take more and more, and people will start to protest. At the end of this year, it could be that a lot of people that came to Austria from other countries would like to return to their home countries, countries of origin, since the living circumstances in their countries will improve quite a lot, and a lot of people will feel like they have a better life in their home countries. Some kind of immigration, but back to home countries. Some scandal with a female politician. I see a pair of dirty hands. So she has been involved in some kind of dirty business, and it's bribes of some kind. And she will be caught, and then it will be quite a big scandal of it. See if you can see anything more. Some kind of school strike. A lot of students, they're gonna refuse to go to school due to some stupid policy, some strange policy that the government want to put on the schools and on their way of teaching. And there will be a lot of protest, and I see a lot of students, a lot of pupils refusing going to school, refusing to go to those lessons, and there will be strikes. I see here like TV reporter, and they are sitting, the group of reporters, they are sitting, and there are big discussions, and you can see that they are very nervous. They look up and down, here, left and right, and they don't know really what to say, because they are being put against the wall symbolically. And why didn't you say that you knew this and you knew that? Why did you not? Why did you not? And they have no explanation. Some kind of pressure on reporters and journalists. And people will wake up, a lot of people during these coming months. Some strange tunnel under a mountain will be revealed, and this tunnel is at the present moment closed for public. Normal people don't even know it exists, and it will be revealed, it will be open, and people are gonna be shocked. And I see people manifesting, and I see the flag of NATO burning. Two big scandals will come to the open, and one of those scandals is regarding what's going on a big castle in Austria. The government, when things starts to heating up, will try to hide themselves. Some strange explanations on the news, why this leader is not there, why that leader is not there. Yeah. But extremely much protests are coming to Austria. When people will march on the streets, I see groups, anti-protesters, you can call them, or anti-something. And they will try to use violence, but they are masked, so it's not difficult to see who they are. And start problems, start fights, some vandalism on shops and things around. But I see the Austrian people getting quite angry at them, and they are like fighting back, and it will be like a big fight on the streets, and taking those thugs, you can call them, down, so they cannot make more destruction in town. And the Austrian people are extremely proud of their country and their culture and their history. So they will not allow those people try to destroy special historical landmarks. And during these 6 months, or in the autumn, I'm not sure exactly when this happens, but probably this year, a new finding on a mountain somewhere will be found. And this is some kind of body, of a very, very old body that is frozen in the ice, that will come up. Someone will find it, and it's very, very interesting find, and it will be quite shocking for the people, because it's many thousand years old, but this body have something on it that really don't belong to that age, you can say, in history. So they cannot give some reasonable explanation to why this find is at that frozen body. In Austria, there will also be problems with chicken breeders and egg producers. I see some strange disease hitting those facilities too. And it's very strange. At the same time, all around the globe, chickens are targeted. Egg producing farms are targeted. Bird breeders with strange disease and the birds have to get killed. People will get more awake to this because this is not normal. This is not normal. And because we have the internet, even if it's a lot of censored, still people can communicate with each other from all different countries. And it's easier to see a pattern, especially when the same thing happens in many countries almost at the same time. Then it's not coincidence. A big tribunal regarding this will start in Austria. And the media cannot keep that, cannot dark that. It will come to the open, and they will be forced to send on the news what is talked about in this tribunal and what is happening, because it's extremely important for almost all European countries and the rest of the world too. And through this tribunal or legal procedure, I see symbolically hands with fingers pointing like this, a lot of hands pointing, and they're pointing at a certain Ursula, Mrs. Ursula, the EU leader. And I see her all pale and grey of fear in her face. This thing will come, she cannot escape from. Could be during the springtime. And some Russian government people, some kind of Russian delegation, not Mr. P, but other quite high position people, will visit Austria. And they will discuss very important things, and even some very important papers will be signed when those people arrive. Yeah. Some extremely secret documents that the evil ones are in possession of at the moment, some kind of plans they have, will also be revealed, will come to the open, and that will shock so many people. Yeah. Some very strange weather patterns. And in a certain point, in a mountain region in Austria, just could be a couple of square miles, the area, not so very big, and just that little area, a lot of thunder. I see lightning after another. That is not normal. It's like concentrated just on that spot. This lightning is not due to some weather modification. It's more due to some, could be extraterrestrial influence. Because this is not normal, And this is not harp, this is something different. Yeah. Well, that's what I could see in the crystal ball. Let's continue to the cards. And I need to shuffle my cards a little before we begin. That's some, oh, that belongs here. Just a moment, please. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. For the country of Austria. Is there anything special to be said for the country of Austria? And some dice. One, two, and three. Let's see what they say. We have two swans and a heart, a microscope, finally, and a windmill. Religious factors. This again comes back, and probably a lot of people could be people that came as refugees from other countries will return to their homelands since they feel they will have better lives there. We have the microscope, and microscope, you know, it looks something in detail, it makes it bigger, and it's like some kind of investigation. And the die after the microscope is finally. And finally, there will be some kind of investigations. And it will be in different houses. The windmill that goes round and round, and everybody gathers to get their flower. So, some kind of investigations that are very important. This will start during the summertime, end of May, beginning of summertime. The investigation will be very successful, and a lot of people are waiting for this. It will almost feel like something religious because it's so extremely big. And many people have put a lot of hard work to make this investigation happen. Even if they were censored, even if they were banned, but they continued. And finally they're gonna reach their goal. I'm gonna take one more card here and see what is going away. In Austria, as in all countries all around the world, especially in Europe, that we have big financial crisis due to government's decision to go the globalistic agenda's way. And this, I say agenda, that also is affecting, but in this agenda that is also affecting Austria will like fade away. We have the Wheel of Fortune and we have the Empress. Something very, very good is about to happen around summertime. We have the sun here, it also represents summertime. And people will see finally a change for the better. The conflict between country R and country U are probably over by summertime. And people will see, okay, something new is coming, something better is coming for our country. And since I saw the flag of NATO burning and the EU will start to crumble during summer, as so many fingers are pointing at this Mrs. Ursula, and she will be blamed for many, many, many things. Not blamed without a reason, but blamed with evidence. Let's continue. To see if there is some additional information for the country of Austria. Is there any additional information for the country of Austria? People are feeling quite lost. They are amazed. They don't know really what to believe. They feel that something is wrong, but the television and the news say everything's okay, but yeah, you cannot get away from that intuitive feeling. Here we have the judgment and we have the military man. So some kind of tribunal will begin and it will be influenced by the military. It's like they have to pay attention to the red flags. So they have to be there to watch and control so nothing strange, no corruption due to this. And this kind of military is, I don't see this military only from one country. It could be a group of military people from many different countries, and not only EU countries or NATO countries, from all kind of countries, just to make this tribunal as fair as possible. And that will not be liked. The bad guys will not like it, because then they cannot bribe and they cannot try their tricks. And a lot of bad guys are going to get caught. Of course, the normal people will get quite worried. What is going on? What has happened? What is happening? But they will get a good explanation and a very correct explanation. So no propaganda explanation this time. Okay, let's take some final words for the country of Austria. Is there anything last to be said for the country of Austria? Salzburg. And there could be a train accident in the town. Yeah. And I cannot see which time of the year it is. And I don't see summertime. It's still chilly in the air. It could be chilly in summertime anyway, but I don't see this summertime. And trains, that could be a train that have a problem with their brakes. Something is mixed. Some kind of sabotage. So be a little bit careful around train areas. Look out if you see something suspicious on the tracks. Please report it very quickly. Some tampering with brakes or with the tracks. Yeah. Well, let's see. Some final words for Austria. There is some hardship coming up here. Co-dependency and the snake, yeah. And there are a lot of snakes hidden in Austria. A lot of big bad snakes. And they have spread extremely much lies and make the people suffer. Those snakes are about to be exposed. Their lies are about to be exposed. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Eight of Swords. And they know it, that their time is coming up. And they're getting very nervous. And that's why maybe this train accident is about to happen. To make people think of something else and not concentrate on those in high position that are the real snakes. And a lot of people are dependent of those snakes because they have access to extremely much money and a lot of minions under them. So they are pulling the strings to make the minions work and do their bidding. And somehow this money will be cut off. And that will make the snakes very nervous because they cannot pay the minions and the minions will not do their bidding without the money. And due to this, that the snakes are going to be exposed, it will be an end of a lot of problems for Austria and a new beginning for the country. Cleaner country, a more just country. When you get rid of a lot of dirt, then the people can breathe again. And catching those snakes, exposing those snakes will be good news for the people. And that will lead to abundance. So the economy will be better for Austria when all the snakes are caught and this tribunal is over. Maybe even before it's over, because this tribunal will continue quite a time. Yeah. those snakes will be put away. They will try to make a lot of confusion, a lot of chaos before they are finally put away. Even start some big fights inside the country. They don't want, if they're gonna get caught, they're gonna use whatever they have to make as many people as possible suffer. And I see this spark of light going off in people's hearts, in people's souls in Austria. And I see the light burning in their eyes. And I say, oh no, not this time. You will not get away with this. So people get their strength, get their courage back, and they will start to say no to this, no to this. So whatever strange thing the government will try to throw at the people will protest, because they have seen through the lies, and the lies are going to be exposed. So they are on the losing end. And things are going to get better after that. And there is a time of prosperity, of happiness, and that awaits the Austrian people. And they will try to attack the farmers too in Austria, but they will not succeed. The end picture, the result, it's an idyllic green valley with cows going eating the grass, and farmers harvesting their crops. And a lot of light, a lot of warmth in that sight I see for the future of Austria. And people meeting up together, drinking beer, toasting, singing, and happiness, real happiness will return to Austria. But maybe not during these 6 months that's coming, but it's going there. Could be take a little bit longer, could take 1.5 years, but there is the end result. First thing first is get rid of the snakes, and then better times will arrive. Well, that was my reading for the beautiful country of Austria. And to all of you wonderful Austrian people, wish you all the best. Be strong, be brave, and do what you can to say no to strange, oppressive mandates that we're gonna try to push on you. Remember, you are many, they are few, and if you don't comply, they will not, in this leading agenda, they will not have any power on you, over you. And things are looking much better in the future. You just have to go through this, and a lot of people are waking up in Austria, and they will see the things for what they are, and through that the big change are coming quicker, and the big change for the better. Not like the one world new agenda. No, it's for a free Austria, when the people are not controlled on every little step they make. Well, and to the rest of you, I want to thank you all for watching, and if you have liked what you have seen and heard, please don't forget to press like button, share button, and subscription button. And hopefully we're gonna see each other soon again. Bye bye.